bands. Hey, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Minnesota Vikings. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of... The 35-yard line at the 34.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 40.
On second down, Cook. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this. First down. Here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Mike. Good route here. Check 59. Hey, Foxtrot. 59.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 29-yard line.
What now?
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Carr. Jones has it. Shedding the tackle to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Throwing on first down is Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 25 yards that time.
25 more yards. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vikings 7, Raiders nothing.
I don't think you got it, son. 30 White Monday down.
On first down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. You're mine.
Carr to throw again. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, it's Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only he's got it at the 15. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen, 41 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
To throw his Carr. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Anthony Barr in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and balance.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Down. Blue 80. Yeah, right there. 50. Watch the edge. That's it.
Here's Carr to throw. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Their next fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on second and 13. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr now to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now, there's also a flag, but this might be on the offense anyway. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. Now Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
We've seen good cover skills from both teams, and there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Hey, Charlie.
On second down, Cousins again. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
They're not ready for this. They still playing. Hey, we're good, we're good. Hey, over.
Here's Cousins. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Adam Thielen. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to regain the lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
54. Gotta do better.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
So follow here on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost this entire game, the way they've been pushed.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Bravo.
Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cousins now 6 for 6 out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Exit.
Now Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Throwing on first down is Carr. He's got it to Williams. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Throw from Carr complete to Renfro. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Jones has it. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 down. Again, it's Carr. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey,
looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Escaping the pressure right. Lets it fly for Thielen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on deep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To try again after the sack. Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Zay